have the blessings of gurus and be able to be in their company. But when I was asked to speak, meaning not today, not this minute, but even earlier, I was telling myself, won't it be like Adhiga Prasangam? You come talk here in front of gurus, just not right. Uh, but this whole thing of, no, we still, and therefore I'm exhibiting a certain audacity in standing before all of you all and talking. Please pardon me if I'm exceeding any limits. Today I'm here as a Sishya. I have no business to stand up and talk. But I can't say, no, Kiranji, I won't, I'll go sit. Since that's not given as an option, I submit with all humility a few thoughts about Guru, Guru Sishya Parampara, and the little that I've learned from my family or my, elders. And first, let me appreciate Indica for keeping alive this tradition, for keeping alive, bringing gurus so that we have an opportunity to respect them, to serve them and be of some kind of a humility in front of them and offer them all the dedication that we can. So from 2016 continuously for 10 years is not a small thing. I appreciate the entire Indica team for having taken this effort, sustained it, and doing it till today. So grateful to gurus is a good name, and it seems to have at least touched the set of gurus. Today's 17 or 155, I'm told, in total till now. It's Mahapunya, that's all I can say, the way in which you've created an opportunity to be able to remember and serve Guru. So Vyasa Purnima is the right day to say. And you've also given me 2 suggestions. I certainly will carry them and convey it to the government. I know many gurus start their Chaturmasya from today. They stay put in a place and offer Sishyas the opportunity to go seek their blessings in one place. Otherwise, they keep moving to meet up with their followers. But each one of us have our own gurus, and they have their own place where they've chosen to do their Chaturmasya. And it will definitely be the best of times to approach a guru and seek their blessings. So the first thing that I feel in India, Guru Sishya Parampara and all that said, one feature about, call it Indian knowledge systems, call it anything, is it's a lived experience. You live what you want to do with your guru, learn with your guru, respect your guru, constantly keep that contact alive with your guru, and therefore draw that energy from the guru to be able to perform your duties. So it's not something which is distant, it's not something which is preached, and it's not something we are just hearing. Every minute from the birth of the child till you attain your human life's role, you're living the experience. And some of us have the blessing of having one guru, some others may have several gurus. But it is an experience which we live, and therefore it is something which cannot be codified faithfully. You can codify to an extent, but the expanse with each one of us are experiencing is very difficult to codify. I heard, and I've learned this somewhere, pardon me, I'm talking in a very layman's language. There are great seekers here, there are great domain specialists who have learned to understand how Indian philosophy works in these sort of matters. I'm nobody there. But I've learned that, even Brahma was created to create the world. Even he was taught. But obviously, you need a guru to teach you. And the word guru itself is gu and ru, where actually the Parabrahma who's above Brahma himself or above everything, is actually Gunatita. He is Guna Atita. The Parabrahman has nothing. He is no emotions, Tattva, Raja, nothing of this, Tamo Guna, nothing. So he is Gunatita. But he is the one who created Brahma and he is the one who taught him in some form. But Rupa Varjita is the Ru. So Guru, Gunatita and Rupa Varjita. When it is Rupa Varjita, he has no form. So how at all a guru is going to help the creatures living in the earth? So Gunatita, Rupa Varjita still had to come as a guru on the earth. And that is why a guru, it's all right, we teach our children Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara. But the next line is the most important. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Is because of this, Guru. He comes down with Guna and Rupa. But he is actually Parabrahma himself. He's got to be Gunatita. He's got to be Rupa Visarjita. But you still worship him in the form of a Rupa and everything else. That is why this is my own, again, my own limited little understanding. You may say the 1,000 names of Vishnu. I'm sure some of us regularly recite Vishnu Sahasranama. But that one verse, I don't remember the number, 23, 24, somewhere in that position. Gurur Guru Tamodama Satya Satya Parakrama. It's a fantastic line. Among the 1,000, I mean, every name appeals to you for one reason or the other, and you say it. But today, I'm repeatedly in my mind going on with Guru, Guru Tamodama. Because if you take each one of the word, you'll know he is actually beyond Guru himself. So every Guru here, I can stand before them and say, Guru, Guru Tamodama Satya Satya Parakrama. You're Satya yourself and you're Parakrama. So this whole idea of a Guru with so many things that you can pick up on, itself will bring you down to the level of being the humblest of soul. I mean, you're nobody. You're actually nobody before each one of these gurus. So Vishnu Sahasranama, each name, sometimes some name goes on like a bumblebee in your head, it goes repeating. But today, honestly, from the morning, I'm saying Guru, Guru Tamodam. So there are ever so many ways in which our culture, where you live it every day, reminds you that the role of a guru is unbeaten. And in that, there is no age, there is no caste, there is no gender. And therefore, what is civilization? It hasn't demarcated anything so watertight. And when I say age, again, from my childhood, when we used to go to the temple and all that, outer prahara, most temples, Shiva temples that is, would have a Dakshina Murti under a Vata Vriksha with one leg crossed on his thigh and Chin Mudra. And if the sculptor had the space, he would have shown some Sishyas sitting. The most important thing, which again fell in my ears, somebody from my family must have told, but today it struck me like, what a idea. A young person can be a guru for an elderly. There's no, lighter Varja Varjitam. There are no lines drawn there. Oh, no, no, how can a senior person have a guru who's so young? No. Imagine Adi Shankara himself walked around and so many people fell at his feet. You are the guru. He was still 30, 32. So Dakshinamurti looks so handsome, young guru. But at his feet were seniors, seekers, elderly people, and young people, and many others. So the guru is never got to be the only grey-haired, bearded man there. No. The guru is ageless. So you can seek anyone as your guru, or seek meaning you can't really, if it has to happen. Again, I'm straying a lot from the original theme. In Tamil at homes, when you talk, there is a word called yadech. It's got distorted. Yadechya nadandadu. It's actually yadrishya. It sounds as though it just so happened. But it's never just so happened. It's all there in that calendar up above us, the cosmic calendar. It has to happen now, before you, at this time, like this. It happens. But the common sense will tell you, the Purakkathil Bhasha, the way in which we use it, will make you feel that it just so coincidentally happened. No, it's a very serious word. Very serious word. And again, I'll refer to Indica's own lectures by Professor Ramanathan. Professor Krishnamurti. In one of his books, he goes elaborating on what is this yadrishya. It's so providentially happening. But in Tamil, we say yadechya, yadechya, yadechya. Why did I have to say this? So, you don't go seeking a guru. It has to yadrishya happen. So today when we are talking about guru, oh yes, the importance of the guru I have understood. I need a guru. You can do 1,000 search. It happens, yadrishya. So it can be a young guru, it can be a woman guru, it can be any guru. And again, therefore, if we go further, Dakshinamurti has said, young guru with probably even elderly people at his feet. In Tamil Nadu, Lord Subramanya, Murugan, is seen as a guru. And whose guru he was? To even Lord Shiva, to his own father. To his father, he taught him the meaning of pranava. So, Tamil Nadu guru is Subramanya. Of course, children from childhood are taught to worship Hayagriva. Before your exams, you better seek his blessing. Hayagriva is the guru. And actually, as one of the avatars of Mahavishnu, he saved the Vedas. He retrieved it from Kaitaba and Madhu, the demons who took away the Vedas. So, our idea of the guru is not fixated on one type. The situations build and bring or manifest the guru before us, and we accept and venerate them. And these are over the million, no disputes. And of course, there are people who like to tell you all, no, this is a very rigorous and inward-looking religion. Hinduism is full of caste and everything else. Just for a minute, go to seeing who are the gurus. You have recognized 155 already. Birth has not ever determined our gurus. Birth never was the measure. Caste was never the measure. I repeat this, I quote this example wherever I get a chance because I so admire the mother and son, Satyakama Jabali. Chandogya Upanishad. This boy, because the mother says, you go find your guru, do what you want, you should learn. He goes, and Maharishi Gautama just asked him, who are you? What's your lineage? In all his innocence and honesty, the boy replies, saying, his mother didn't know who his father was. Did it outrage the guru? No. The guru said, I understand and I recognize you for what you are, and took him happily as his Sishya. He didn't comment, what? You didn't know your father? What the hell? And your mother didn't know who your father is? None of that. He took the boy for what he was. Who was Vyasa? Himself had a fisherwoman as the mother. Parashara could have been a Brahmin, but the mother is a fisherwoman, Satyavati. Who are the Nayanars? In Tamil, the entire Charitra of Shiva is written by 63 saints. And I'm sure all the scholars here would know about them. They came from all kinds of castes. But you, me, everyone who knows about Shaiva worship in Tamil Nadu will treat each one of the 63 as their gurus. And there are such beautiful songs about the 63, which every household will sing with great emotion and passion because they saw Shiva. So the Nayanars, and that included also Karaikal Ammayar, who's a woman, accepted as a guru. So 63 of them, and in fact in that most touching example is Nandanar, who was in today's language a Dalit. The songs that he has sung can tear apart your heart in his bhakti of Shiva. We didn't say, oh no, you're Dalit, yeah, you can't worship. No. Everybody would look at Nandanar with reverence. That's the Guru Sishya culture. And similarly, Kannappa Nayanar, a very pathetic story of his mad love with Shiva. Goes and he says, Shiva wants your eye. He uses his arrow because he was a hunter by profession. Just tears apart his eye, fixes it on the linga, and then he says, no, not one, I want the second also. Second also he gives. Then people say, how, we wonder now, how did he fix it on Shiva? Because he loses his second eye also. In his mad love for Shiva, he puts his foot on Shivalinga and says, I know where the next eye has to be placed. Here we go. Hunter. And we still Kannappa Nayanar, great guru. And so are the Alvars. If this is about Shaivism, Vaishnavite. All the 12 came from different castes. There was just no questioning where they came from. But the songs on Mahavishnu that they have sung will bring tears to your eyes. And those of us who have the greatest blessing that you can understand Tamil, oh my God, that's bhakti, that's guru. You know, the guru in these people is what I fall at their feet for. The way they sing. Here, of course, Tulsi, Surdas, who was blind, but what kind of vision of the Lord they had. So we never question their caste or birth, but our tradition is to respect that particular soul, Jivatma and Paramatma in one, who gave you that knowledge, who imparted that thing to you to make you understand you and one, you and the Paramatma are one, if you're a follower of Advaita. Now, if that's the case, Again, having said this far, I don't need to elaborate on the next point. We didn't look at the guru to choose him or her. Gurus with any features, for his knowledge we fell at his feet or her feet. Ashtavakra was given the maximum respect when he went to the court of Janaka. Ashtavakra. But the jnana he is given. A few minutes ago we had Vivek Debroy's Srimati here. Probably she's just left. Vivek Debroy's Ashtavakra Gita is the simplest way in which you can understand it. In English, of course. But there are ever so many versions of Ashtavakra Gita which can tell you what gist of Advaita he's put in that little book. So the Guru, not by age, not by gender, not by birth, not by caste, not by features. We live a culture which respects the Guru for the jnana he will try to put in you if you are the right patra, if you are made of that substance which can receive that jnana from. Not everyone is ready yet, but all of us can aspire to reach there. So, before it's felt that I'm talking too much, having started with, I don't want to talk too much. India's knowledge system, the indigenous knowledge system, has survived because we live it. Every bit of what we do every day should have a bearing to that inheritance that we've had. It can start simple. Just light a lamp at home. Make sure you're able to give some food to people. At least till my mother was alive, and I tried to keep that, without serving one handful of cooked rice to the crow in the morning with a bit of ghee or a dal or whatever. The rest of the household shouldn't eat, because that Panchabhuta Yajna that you have to do, serve the five, your Purvajas, the animals and creatures around you, your elders, your Pitru, and so on. So we have to live this, and we have to keep doing it for our children to follow us. We've all come this far for the bits that we've learned from our elders in keeping up this knowledge. And that is why I think it is important that we live it, we continue to live it, we carry it forward to the next generation. And in that tradition, Indica, for doing it so visibly, for all of us to see it and be a part of, we owe a great debt of gratitude. Thank you very much.